Hi, this is Ray again. I know you guys must be getting tired of my voice by now, but I have to continue forward. Anyway, in video 4, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer the question that I proposed in video 3. The one where it said, what happens to the person that just can't sponsor 4 people in that 30-day period? It said, at this point in time, I'm also going to go over a little bit of the spillover feature. And again, we have to wait for this chart to open up. Now, let me get to the right part of this segment. Okay, now where I want to start is just with the question. What happens to the person that can't sponsor 4 people in that 30 days? Well, right now, you opened up a company, you're logged in, into spending $90 a month in auto ships, and you have to at least try to sponsor 1 per month. Now, when you do that, I'll go over the scenario with you. You came in, that's you, that's the 1 person you sponsored. You actually have 1 person under you, and if you count yourself, there's 2 people there. Well, at this point in time, Power 2 Marketing paid you $100, which in turn, in reality, would actually cover that $90 auto ship, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to leave you with a $10 bill. What we're going to do is, since you took that package, the 640 package, you're going to get paid from R&B $31. You're going to get paid from WT Powers, and you're going to get paid $14. So that's a total of $45. At this point, the residual income that you would be getting paid monthly if it hadn't grown at all with company growth. But let's face it, you only got 1 person. Another person will definitely come in eventually, and that would be next month, hopefully. Well, anyhow, you made $45, but with the $100 from Power 2 Marketing, you actually earned $145 for that pay period. Now subtract the $90 total auto ship, giving you $55 in positive commission. That's a positive number. You could take $55 and get yourself a couple of sandwiches with it. But let's face it, you only recruited 1 person and you haven't sold any products yet. Cause through the in-house segment of the compensation or the affiliate program or any of the other companies we're affiliated with. Now let's talk about the PowerPoints. You still have 1150 left. But now let's suppose that you put your second one in and this guy put his first in. Now you would have a total of 3 people under you, and you would count 4. Well, now this is pretty decent because Power 2 Marketing just paid you $150. The R&B just paid you $63, and WT Powers is paying you $30. So all total, just in residual, $63 plus $30, that's $93. Well, this is kind of a happy day because you got 3 people under you. You only put in 2, and you're going to walk away with $3 if nothing else happened. But let's face it, in the first pay period, P2M paid you $150, so you actually walk away from the table with $153. Again, that's $153. Now you can do a good dinner. Instead of with the $55 from the previous month. Well, let's just take it 1 more month. You put your third in. This guy puts his second, and the new guy is here, and then he puts, your second guy puts his in. Well, needless to say, at this point in time, there'd be 7 people in your group. You would make number 8. Now, P2M's earnings just from P2M alone is $240. From R&B, in residual income, it's $97. In WT Powers, it becomes $50 in residual income, with a total residual income of $147. Now you're talking, because your residual income after auto ship would be $57. Now, that's pretty good. Now, let's face it, if that was a 3-month goal, that's as slow as you can get. That's as worst scenario as I want to talk about. But at $387, and you take away 90, you clear $297 for that pay period, which is great. Now, I'm going to give you a little scenario, a little food for thought for your brain to comprehend, and it's just a mathematic problem. There's 8 people here. if each one of those 8 put one more person in, so 1 times 8 would be 8, plus the 8 already there, you'd have 16 people. And I'm showing that right there at that point in time. A total of 16 people there. And I'm not going to figure the commission out because you got to realize it's higher and you're in profit no matter what. Now, back with the food for thought. If you continue forward sponsoring only one person per month and teaching everyone to do the same, at the end of that 12-month period, 1 year from the day you join, you will have 4,097 people on your team, including you. 4,097 people, and you would have personally sponsored 12. And doing that with sponsorships, you're in big, big money. Because let's face it, when we go back to that graph that's on top, and I'm going to put the 4 people as if you only sponsored 4, and I'm not going to do the 12 on here because it would be not hard if you did one at a time because it's starting to get easy. But I'm going to move that to 4 and that to 4, which is there already. Now, I want you to look at this level right there. Now, that's a magic level because your total earnings to date would have been $50, $420 plus $960 plus the $36.65 plus the $7,680 plus $19,000 from P2M. But now when you add these numbers in the first month, you're looking at $560 total, $1,098 total, $39.95, $8,778, for those months payout, $23,245, but you've also accumulate $4,170. That's $4,170 a month in residual income. Now, I'm going to tell you how many people are there. If everybody did 4 by 4, you'd have 1,365 people in the group. Imagine if you gave it a year with 4,000. What's your residual income? Guaranteed more than what you see right there. And that's a year's time. And at any point in time, after within that 13 months, you can say, "Give me my initial money back." But guess what? I keep the next checks. From P2M. We'll gladly give you your money back if you feel it's not enough. Go back and read those. You just go ahead and read them. Now, here's a point that I would really like to get at with the spillover program. As you can see, you're only allowed to have 4 on that first level, okay, with the Power 2 marketing portion of it. So it's a little hard to tell from this graph, but if I put my 5th and 6th person in, and I've reached this level right here, what'll happen is, just in the Power 2 marketing portion of it, what happens is they drop to the next level, thus filling level 4, giving some of these 64 people commissions. We force them back into the system with our spillover take. So anybody that takes a tri-pack, you will be causing spillover after the first, so 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and they go into the system. They go from the bottom up, from left to right within your own personal system, thus helping pay the people on the bottom. And I know you're not going to understand this part because it took a lot of years to develop. We also have bonus pay centers that come in on the bottom and new programs that you're actually reinvesting in yourself. So the amount of people getting paid through the company, it actually goes up to 100% as people start to rotate back in and spill over new programs. It's just astronomical. And like I say, if you want to learn it, we have it. We could teach you anything you want to know, but you have to put the time into it to learn that portion. But hey, my opinion, if it's working, don't mess with it. You know what I mean? All you need is 4. But keep this in mind. If you do put 4 and 5 in, and I'm only going to change it to 5 once. Change it to 5 once. And that's just for you, not your team members. When I click the button, you just went up to $5,000 a month. These haven't changed, and they will change. It's just that we haven't put the formulas into those. They're a little hard to figure out one at a time because they're based on fill levels within the P2M portion. And that doesn't count any product sales or affiliate stores or any of the other companies that you could deal with. And as I say, we've actually got other affiliate companies. The Genie System, Wave 10, Infinity's electric companies, a couple other electric companies that we could deal with. And then keep in mind the Ebates cashback that you can spend all these PowerPoints on. Now, I do have to take it back here to show you 4 and 4. I know now I'm getting a little lengthy here and I'm putting wrong numbers in, but needless to say, with only, hold on, with only 1,300 people, you're looking at $4,100 in residual income, and just for that pay period, a total of $23,245 in net commission. And if it stopped growing, P2M, it would pay, but not as much, till you reach a filled level because of the bonus programs and the other pay centers that are being entered. But you've accumulated $4,170 in residual income. Now, keep thinking about the Ebates system, which we will get into in the next video. I will X out of here. I am not going to save this. And naturally, we're going to go over P2M and Ebates in the next video. And thank you.